Hey there, neighbors and naysayers. January 2nd, 2024. Happy New Year. This is us grazing stockpiled grass with the sheep. Now, it ain't much. There ain't a whole lot of stockpile out here. But it's better than nothing, and it's better than bale grazing where they really ate too much of it. I'm up here filling water tub. They just don't make a decent sheep water for frost-free. I mean, we've got them for the cattle, but they just don't make one for the sheep, or they don't make one that'll do both. So I just come fill one of these tubs every night, and if it freezes up too much, then we got an extra of them, and we just go ahead and fill up another one and turn the frozen one upside down, and someday it'll thaw and you go. We typically don't have more than a week at a time that's frozen, and a day or two that it's frozen solid that I can't refill it. But as you can see, this was yesterday, that's today. Then there's a third one. We built alleyways from the frost-free hydrant and just give them that many days, whatever it takes to get that many days. I was thinking yesterday, this is the only time of year, other than maybe tall grass grazing, when it's okay to see the difference, to be able to see the difference almost from space, where the sheep were and where they are now, and what has been grazed and what has not been grazed. This and tall grass grazing time is the only time that I ever want to do that. Here, you want to hold the hose, Levi? Go ahead. After that, you don't at all want to be able to see the difference really from space, and you really don't even hardly want to see it when you drive up to the field. But during stockpiled grass grazing and tall grass grazing time is the only time I'm okay with really seeing the difference. The other, I guess, topic I wanted to cover today is, I watched a video the other day, and the guy was well-meaning, and he might even be a follower of mine. I don't know, maybe somebody that watches me. And I understand what they were doing. They were building a laneway to get back to water to graze stockpiled grass. And in that instance, and I didn't comment to correct him, I don't want to look like a know-it-all, but in that instance, they were at one end of the field. The water was what appeared to be in the middle of the field, and they were grazing across the field, strip grazing. So they had a laneway built to the middle of the field on the side so the livestock could drink. If you're going to do that, if you're going to build a laneway to get them to water, do it once. Get them to water, and then change your approach. Work away from the water source with stockpiled grass. Don't leave a laneway where they can walk and where they're going to make a mess. This is what we do here. So to turn around where the boys are up there, there's a hydrant where this buggy is. We just work our way away from that hydrant. And now when we go over on the other side of the hill, there's only going to be one hydrant, and it's going to be 800 feet from there to the end of the field. And we'll just strip away from that hydrant. We don't need a back fence this time of year, so we don't worry about one. And we can just work away. And in fields, I mean, we've got places where we get done with one field, we go into the next field, and there's not enough, or there's no way to build or to get water to them right at the gate. So we'll build a laneway, walk them to water, and then work our way out away from the water. So we've done laneways. We do them every once in a while, not for more than 3 or 4 days at a time, and always in a different place the next time we come back to the field. I've got places where when we first started grazing, we thought that was best, and we'd put a laneway in, and now Levi could stand in the gullies in those laneways still, even to this day. They're grassed over now, but those gullies were big from them walking up and down the hill. So never laneways. I only in rare instances do I use them, and as I said, I never come back to them. If you're going to graze stockpile grass anyway, just get them to the water and work your way out from the water. Don't worry about the way the field is and the way the field's laid out. Worry about where water is and not having a laneway. So with that, I'll say, see you next time.